fuck is up, my britches? If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and today we are back. I've been working like crazy, which is why you haven't seen me, but I figure we'll come back, we'll do a little chatty get ready with me, and something came across my TikTok For You page, and I'm sure everybody has seen it if you're on TikTok, but I feel like the beauty, just space in general, is imploding, and I want to talk about it because it's kind of made me just kind of ask some questions, because I'm like, I feel like the comments that I'm seeing in response to a video that was posted, it's making me second guess everything that I have analyzed in my own analytics and how things I have seen them work on social media. It's just making me be like, everything that I've learned is a lie, because everything that everybody is saying goes against what these social media apps tell us what people want to see. Am I making sense? Regardless, we're just here for a chatty get ready with me. It's been a minute since I've done any makeup, and I have a couple things that I want to test out. I've got some new Kaleidos. Still have this YSL palette that I still have not used. There's another Sephora sale going on. We got a whole lot of shit going on. And then it'll probably turn into just an overall chit chat, catch up. You guys already know. So if you guys are watching live, I appreciate you watching. I learned to all the bridges coming in the live chat. What's good? What's poppin'? And if you're watching on the playback, I would watch it like 1.5, 2 times speed. We love to chit chat, kiki. It's bound to be a hot fucking mess over here. And all aboard the Hot Mess Express, everybody. So I've got my little Nello drink. That's what I'm drinking tonight. Do you guys miss the days where I used to drink out of a bottle of wine? Because I feel like those days need to come back. Anyways, if you guys have any products that you guys want to see me use as we're doing this, feel free to let your girl know. And I just want to chat, so that's what we're going to do. So if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, you're like, Brittany, beauty influencers aren't going anywhere. Well, you guys all know how I feel about this specific person if you've been following me for any amount of time. But I did see this video across my TikTok, and I feel like I understand the intention behind the video as a content creator, but as an average beauty consumer or somebody that just likes to watch beauty content, I get it. Like, I get where everybody is coming from, so I'm over here like, let's talk about it. So did you guys see this video? Let me know what you guys thought of it. Let me know what you're thinking as far as your response to it as well, because I'm over here like, okay, I understand the intention of this was probably just to say, like, social media is ruining the space. And I really feel that that's what's happening. And from the standpoint of the comments, people are so sick of our shit. And I say our, it's because I produce a lot of the content that people are talking about. Like, I focus on luxury. I focus on, you know, beauty products at Sephora. I'm always doing haul videos, recommendations, because I feel like that's what you guys want to see, because that's what the analytics tell me that you guys like. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like the main purpose of the video was her almost expressing her just aggravation with the apps themselves. But boy, did that backfire, because those comments are not holding back. If you guys didn't read them, people are just saying, like, they're basically so sick of her shit, so sick of the apps feeling like QVC, like, you name it, just look at the thumbnail. People are just being like, we're over it. We can barely afford groceries. We can barely afford this. We're sick of seeing it. And I just look at it like this, because I love watching people that live like a luxurious lifestyle. I love watching people that inspire me, because I'm like, I would love that to be my life. And when I surround myself with things like that, it almost puts you into the perspective of, that's what I'll have one day. You know, that's the type of thing that I like to follow. And then the whole conversation of relatability has become a very consistent comment, is people are saying, like, you're no longer relatable. So I'm over here like, what does that even mean? Because my relatability is so different than yours and anybody else that might watch me or not watch me, whatever. It's like everybody's level of relatability is different. So I'm just like, this is such a confusing thing. You know what I mean? So overall, I would love to know what you guys thought. I'm going to check what the live chat's saying so far because I'm like, am I the only one that's paying attention to this shit? Okay, so some of you haven't seen it. What is going on? So basically in the video, it's like the same old song and dance, but I feel like, honestly, I understand where she's coming from in the sense of just saying, like, it's on TikTok, so I feel like that's primarily where I'll focus this conversation, is because I feel like TikTok works completely different, and as a content creator, it's very difficult to figure out. Like, I mean, let me just say that I wish that complete shit views for me were 30,000. But I noticed, like, if you take breaks from posting, I feel like this is across the board, like all social media platforms. If you take any sort of a break, you notice a decrease, like a significant decrease in the amount of views that you get. And we feel like that we're penalized for that. And I feel like that was like the main meat and potatoes of the video. But because of the word vomit that consistently comes out of this person's mouth, it opened her up to a significant amount of, I'm going to say, criticism. But people were just telling her, like, how they feel. And it's like, yo, you asked. And I'm going to do the same thing, like, because I'm always curious. I'm always asking you guys, like, what types of videos that you guys want to see. And people are always like, I'm nosy, I want to see a haul, I want recommendations, I want this. So as a content creator on my own channel, I always feel like I'm always pushing products and talking about products and telling you guys, like, buy. And not everybody wants that. And I feel like that's what is very apparent in the comment section of that video, is people are just expressing, like, we're sick of the QVC, we're sick of being told to buy shit. Basically, everybody is saying that they want OG YouTube back. Like, I feel like we're on the brink of an increase of, like, YouTube viewership and long form content, because as I have expressed to you guys before, like, you guys are so dedicated over here, and people are always saying, Brittany, will you please post more long form content? Will you do this? Will you do this? This is part of the frustration that I'm like, I totally get what she's saying, is because it's when we do post that stuff, our views are shit. Like, if I were to post smoky eye tutorial, first of all, nobody would watch it because I'm not that great at it. But it just would not get the views because the social media apps want us to be selling stuff. The social media apps, this goes for YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, they all want us selling shit. We don't want to do that, but we also want our efforts. Like, it takes a lot for people to be producing content and stuff like that. That's also what our analytics tell us. Like, hey, people like this. Hey, people are buying. Hey, people are this. People are that. It's a very confusing time. It's very confusing. And that's where just seeing the comments, it makes you question, like, are we witnessing the absolute demise of the beauty content creator, or are we going to see just a complete shift in the sort of content that we're producing, or that you're starting to see more frequently? But then also, are we going to see the same thing happen in, like, another year where people are like, I want the hauls, I want this, I want that? It's wildly fascinating to me. And that's where I'm like, you know what, let's just talk and do makeup and just entertain this whole conversation just to see where everybody's at. Because I totally understand that not everybody wants to have a huge makeup collection. And I've always looked at it from the stance of, like, I buy it so you guys don't have to. And then a lot of the time I do end up loving it or not loving it, and then it persuades you whichever way. That's how I've always looked at a beauty influencer, just as a viewer, is, you know, I'm going to watch somebody I trust, and if I'm actually interested in it, I'll buy it. And if I'm, you know, on the fence about it and they talk me into it, sure, I'll use their link because they talked me into it or whatever. But I also feel like we're at a complete different point with beauty influencers, because influencers are not always being honest either. There's deception, there's people violating, like, FTC guidelines. Like, I feel like the industry, like, first of all, can we just say this out loud? The beauty community is a fucking shit show. It really is. It's such a shit show because it's like, first of all, it's so much drama for no fucking reason. Like, it's literally makeup. Such a first world thing. Like, first world problem. You know, it's fucking makeup. It does not need to be a space for being beauty. It's such an ugly place. And then aside from that, it's just an overall shit show because of things like this. Like, this should not be a big of a deal. Like, it's really as simple as if you don't fucking like this person, don't fucking watch it. But I'm telling you, like, if you guys have not read those comments, I'm like, I would never ask the internet for criticism ever again in my life if I was going through those, because people are just, I mean, it's constructive, but I feel like it's like, you should know. You should know, but then again, I do also feel like the delivery was very off. This is the palette we're going to use today, guys. So let me see what the live chat's saying. I love your long form and how honest of a creator you are. See, this is the thing. I love hearing that. But how do you guys know? Like, this is the other part that is so interesting about the beauty space is we always develop, like, parasocial relationships and stuff. Totally guilty. I do the same thing. Even when I look at Jacqueline, like, for how long that I followed her, like, we never really know the people. Like, I feel like you guys have a pretty good understanding because I just don't give a fuck and I don't do this for anything other than the fact of I love having this space and you guys are so dedicated and watch my shit and I so much appreciate your support. So it's like, it's the least I can do. And I know I don't always show up as I probably should, but I try. And I just overall am like, I love the community that we have built here, and I wouldn't want to do anything to, I don't know, like, I wouldn't want to do you guys dirty, and I feel like that's every creator's intention, but I'm also not doing this as a career. Like, I don't, it's not that I don't understand how people change as they grow as creators, because one, people just evolve. Like, as they grow older and all that stuff, like, people just change over time. I have significantly changed since I started doing content. I have significantly changed in a lot of things as the older I get, you know, the stage I am in life, even the stage I am as a content creator. Like, I feel like just the older I've gotten, the less I give a fuck, which not everybody's like that, though. Like, some people change in other ways, and there's nothing fucking wrong with that. But when people are like, hey, don't want to watch you anymore, I'm not going to fucking beg you to stay, because it's like, maybe you just outgrew me, and that's fine. And I feel like that's almost like what we're kind of picking up, what people are putting down in the comments from the video that were posted. It's like, maybe just some people aren't into you. Like, maybe he's just not into you. That's kind of what I'm feeling. People are tired of her saying she wants her fans' input and wants to do videos and never does. I could totally see that. I mean, I could fall victim to that same thing, though. Like, how many times have I said, guys, I'm back, and then just life happens? I mean, it's a little different because, I mean, I feel like this is her career. But then again, it's like, content creators, realistically, it's like, do they owe us anything? Not really. But it's one thing that I have always said to myself, too. I'm like, I really should stop saying, like, oh, yeah, I have every intention on doing this because I hate the fact of, like, maybe I'm letting you guys down. But then I also feel like because a lot of you have been here for so long that you like, you know the deal. Like, you know I have a bar. You guys know I run my own business. And especially now, like, I have every intention when I make a comeback, I have every intention on showing up, like, every other day, at least every week. But it doesn't always happen like that. So I don't have nothing bad to say about people not showing up. This is my thing, is if we're talking about this person specifically, and if we're just being candid and having a little kiki girl talk, maybe if you were honest with your audience, like, people wouldn't come for you as hard as they do. Flat out, period. Maybe if it wasn't a pattern of behavior over the course of years, people would feel a lot differently. And I feel like that's one aspect that she'll probably never get And that's unfortunate, but that just is what it is, you know? I just really hope that you guys know that I do feel bad when I tell you I'm coming back and then I don't. But regardless, I was also just curious, like, do we feel like there is a change happening, though, within the beauty space itself? Like, are you guys feeling the same way? Because just with the few conversations that I've had with, you know, some of my mutuals, some of my peers, we're kind of asking the question, like, are beauty content creators going to be able to do this as a career anymore? Just because of the feedback. Because, you know, if we didn't look at the comments of that video because it's gotten so much attention, we would be dumb as fuck. Like, as a content creator, if you're wanting to be successful and if you're wanting to just learn how to navigate the social media apps and stuff, when videos like this come up, even though I'm not the biggest fan of this person, it would still be really stupid of me to not look at the comments just to see what the general audience is saying. So with this specifically, when I read the comments, this tells me, like, ain't nobody interested in any sort of, like, modern beauty content. Because I feel like the most popular videos in 2025 are usually haul videos, recommendations videos, sometimes declutter, but I feel like that's kind of even like a hit or miss. What other videos do you feel like are really popular? But those are just like the two off the top of my head. But this is the other thing too. Like, you guys know I always come back when there's a Sephora sale. It's because those videos do really well. Like, they've always done well. So that tells me, like, hey, people are interested. Like, this is what people want. But then reading the comments, it's like, nah, people don't. It's very confusing. Let's see. The problem is she wants our feedback. She acknowledges it, promises to do it, and then ignores it. Yeah, I could definitely see where that's annoying. You know what we call that? It's called an asshole. Maybe that is the overall best way to explain how this person is. And, you know, honestly, just my transparent, honest response to when I watch that video, it's just like, maybe just people don't like you anymore. Maybe people just realize the type of person that you are and they don't like it. That, if somebody were to say that to me, because that's the kind of friend like, if my best friend in the whole world came up to me and they're like, Brittany, I want your honest opinion, that would be the response that I would have. Maybe people are sick of your shit and they just don't like you anymore, or they find other people more fascinating, because this is the other thing, is the space is so much more saturated than it used to be. Like, Jacqueline was the it girl back in the day. Like, you're not the it girl anymore. I think she still could be, but I think from everything over the course of so long, this is a lesson for everybody. Like, this is a lesson for not only content creators, but also just people in general. Like, go back and look at the track record, and it's just like, learn from it. Let's see. I have seen a slight shift in some content creators showing tried and true OG product reviews. And I feel like that's always been a consistent trend, but I do agree that I think we're going to start seeing definitely a shift in some sort of content. Like I said, if we weren't paying attention to those comments, like, we're dumb as fuck, because we should be paying attention, because the audience is literally telling us what they want. Granted, not every audience overlaps the same. Like, say if somebody like me, that I love luxury content, if people were like, oh, we want more affordable makeup, I would be like, I'm just not the channel for you. Just because, like, don't get me wrong, love to try it, but that's just not my taste, and that's okay. It's like, I don't know, it's almost, I think the biggest takeaway that I got with seeing the responses is, wow, everybody follows people for such different reasons. And that's one thing that I would love to know, like, one, who your guys' favorite content creators are, but why do you love them? Is it their personality? Is it their editing style? Is it just transparency? I would love to know those things, because I feel like I get why my audience follows me, is because, one, I'm a shit show, but two, I feel like I just have that attitude of like, I don't care, in the sense of like, I don't care if brands follow me, because I follow people like that. Like, it's just like a different vibe. And I feel that's also like, I'm almost like a breath of fresh air for people, I think, because something as small as that I swear in my videos, people will follow me just because you don't see that as often. Like, because a lot of brands don't like it, or a lot of companies or PR teams or agencies, like a lot of businesses don't like that. So I feel like people hear that, they either love it or they hate it, which is totally fine. But I would love to know your guys' response to that, like your favorite channels, because that's the other thing. I'm also looking for just new channels to find. I'm always looking for new channels to find, because I'm a creature of habit. Like, when I find people that I love, I'm so fucking loyal. Like, I will watch every video. I will, like, engage. Even if I'm not commenting, like, I will still watch the video all the way through. It's shit like that where I'm like, I could see that a lot of my followers would probably be the same. And maybe that is, like, a relatability aspect. But I don't know. Like, when I shouldn't say heard. When I seen so many people saying, like, you're not relatable, I'm just like, what does that even mean? What does that mean? Like, are you guys following me because I'm relatable? Because I really don't know what that means. Lisa says she loves the indie makeup reviewers. Yes. I do love that. I feel like with indie, we've seen it definitely a dip with, like, new releases and stuff. I was just actually talking to a friend of mine the other day. We were talking about, like, pre-orders are becoming more of like a consistent thing, and I don't love it, because I'm one of those people where I don't love to throw my money at something and then it not be readily available, because it's usually not readily available for a pretty substantial amount of time. How do you guys feel about that? We're going to be all over the place. This is just how it rolls. Hourglass brought me to you. Your personality has kept me as a follower. Oh, thanks, girl. I know. By the show of hands, how many people have found me through my Hourglass videos? Because those videos usually do pop off every year. And I appreciate every single one of you guys following. If you have messaged me asking about updates regarding the charm palettes as well, I have still not heard anything. And I'm honestly shocked. Like, I thought for sure those palettes were going to launch in, like, October, November. So this foundation, shade match is a little questionable. This is from Pure Cosmetics. It's the 4-in-1 Skin Tint. Wow, that was super bright. So this was gifted to me, and I have not tried it since I got it. And then I do want to give a shout out, because I keep telling you guys about these fucking brushes. And they're having, like, an insane discount for... It's not, like, a Black Friday. They were doing, like a sprint to Christmas sale or some shit like that. They're doing, like, 40 to 50% off their brushes right now. It's Crystal Cosmetics. I think I have them linked down below. If I don't, I will link them for you. Or if you want a link directly to a specific brush, let me know. Or any product that I talk about today. But they're such good brushes. It's a small indie brand, and I feel like I keep talking about them, and still, because my views are still fairly inconsistent because I've been gone so long. And like I said, this is where I'm like, I totally get what Jacqueline was saying, because even watching, like, you guys remember when I was consistent as fuck, always posting? There's 32 people watching. Before, there would be at least 100 people watching, or at least, like, high 60s, 70s. Every single video. That's what she's talking about when she says, like, these apps put you in, like, a jail, it seems like. So they're not pushing out your content, which is why we're always telling you guys, like, make sure you guys like, make sure you guys share, make sure you guys do this, that. Just because it helps get us back on almost like, I'm going to say an algorithm. But, I mean, you guys don't have to do that. It's just really appreciated when you guys do, just to help our channels get out there a little bit more. But I can see where people are being like, bitch. So how do we feel about the skin tint? The Match is a little questionable. When it dries down, it does turn a little bit more yellow, so I'm not really loving that. I'm so glad that it's late at night right now, because judging by how this is looking on my skin right now, I have a feeling that I'm not going to love this for me. But we'll see. We're going to trust the process. Please post the link for the brushes. I'd like to support you because they are good brushes. So the links that I'll post, they're not affiliate. I don't think that Crystal does affiliates at this present time, because it does cost the company a pretty significant amount of money to offer affiliates. So I do have a discount code. I'm not sure if it will stack on top of the sale price, but it's just a brand that I love. Like, I promise you, when you try these synthetics, they're going to be softer than any other synthetic. Remember how I used to always rave about BK Beauty? Like, I even did a collaboration with BK Beauty. These are softer than BK Beauty. I said what I said. They fucking are. And I love them. They're just incredibly soft. I really like the shapes. The main brushes that I love are the complexion face brushes. It looks thick. It's really not. I would say, if anything, it's a super thin consistency. It's like, it's very watery, but it's got a really nice glow to it. I mean, it's a skin tint. I should have known better, but yeah, it's definitely not thick. I feel like it's almost too glowy for my preference, because I feel like when complexion is too glowy, it accentuates my texture. But we don't have concealer on yet, so I'm going to chill the fuck out. But I will link the brushes for you guys. So the one that I'm using right now, I believe this brush is now sold out. But she will be coming out with another foundation brush at some point. I know that this one had some sort of like patent infringement thing going on. So this one is no longer available, but it's still a great brush. So let me grab, I just had a makeup wipe. This is what I feel like, just feeling how this feels on my skin right now. It feels like it's going to pick up really easily. Like, it does feel a little bit greasy, but it's a skin tint. Like, I feel like that's a common thing when it comes to skin tints. Anywhoosie, is there any other thing that you guys want to chat about? Like, we got a whole face to go through. And that was primarily the main purpose of the video, was to see how you guys felt about beauty influencers and stuff. Like, I think that content creators are always going to be a thing. But I feel like we're just going to see a shift. And like I said, I think I started saying this. I feel like a lot of people transitioned over to TikTok and short form content because it has shown to be significantly more beneficial. Like, quicker execution, quicker eyes on us, but also, to me, a lot less of a dedicated audience. That is the overall thoughts that I have when it comes to short form content. Like, I know that I could post a short video, my views will be significantly higher. I know my views will go up, and I know my follower count will most likely go up. But a matter of if they return to my channel or not is questionable. Like, that's the thing on other apps as well, is it feels like with TikTok, people are so focused on their For You page. And on your For You page, you're not necessarily getting the, it's like you're not getting what you subscribe to or follow. You're not getting that first. Like, you know how when you log into YouTube, and if you follow me, you're going to see, like, if I posted a video, it's going to be right there as soon as you log in. TikTok doesn't do that. And I feel like that's another thing that she was trying to express and failed pretty epically at. But that's where, like, as I'm watching it, I'm like, I get what she's saying, but poor execution. Isn't that concealer so fucking good? Little bit yellow, but don't care. It's delightful. I featured that in my October favorites. Are you guys ready for all the Best of Beauty videos? I saw Makeup by Cheryl already posted hers, and I'm like, bitch, I'm so ready. Best of Beauty 2025 videos are some of my absolute favorites. Love those. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Had a little bit of gas there. Those are some of my favorite videos. Let's see, but a lot less informative as well. See, I feel like it gets like the point across. Oh, Lady Luck said, I just got my notification. Well, at least you got a notification, so that's good. What was I just saying? A lot less informative. So, I feel like it depends. Like, sometimes I feel like I get enough where I'm just like, okay, I'm good with that. But I could totally see where you're saying, like, not nearly as informative as a long-form content. 100%. Could totally see that. Do I have any interest in the About Face Concealer? I mean, did it just come out? Is that a new product? If it is, I have not heard anything about it. I was actually in Ulta the other day. By the way, ignore my mustache, okay? I know I need to wax. I saw that there was like a bunch of About Face products, but I never see any like marketing, publicity, really anything surrounding About Face. So if they have a new concealer, I mean, I'm usually interested in new concealers. Like complexion, I love. Like when there's new complexion out, I'm just like, immediately yes. That's how I used to feel about palettes, but now I feel like palettes are so overdone. Oh, it's brand new? Oh, I didn't see that when I went in store the other day, so I'll have to keep my eyes peeled. Have I heard of the new YSL white powder coming out? I have not. I thought they already had a white powder. Yeah, I thought they already had a white powder. Interesting. Did any of you guys get notifications when I went live today? Just curious. What else? I feel like, you know how I used to always do like the new makeup release videos? Would you guys like to see those come back in 2026? Because this is the thing. I feel like I have not paid attention. I used to look at Trend Mood every day when I woke up. I have not looked at Trend Mood in, can't even tell you how long. It's been probably like months since I actually like went onto the Trend Mood page and scrolled. If like a post comes up randomly, maybe I'll see it, but I'm not registering it that it's Trend Mood. I just feel like nothing has really jumped out at me where I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so excited for this launch. The most recent thing that I felt that way was the Demise palette, honestly. Oh, yes. Okay, your notifications are working. That makes me happy because that's another thing where I'm like, are you guys just not getting notifications anymore? But if you're saying that you are, love it. Guys, can we also talk about how cute my fucking nails are? Hold on, let me give them a zoom because Kelly's my nail tech. She fucking killed it with these. I think they're so cute. Love. And then they got little glitters on them so it looks like snow. So fucking cute, right? Love. All right, had to give her a little shout out because I've been going to her for like over a year. I love her. All right. I know I got other new stuff in here. Got a new Eda brush. I'm so excited about. Should I use this today? I was gonna use the Kaleidos lip liner, but we might have to use this. I almost forgot that I got that. You know what? Let me whip these out real quick. Those are so cute. I know. Like when she was... Okay, I gotta fix that jawline because that looks tragic. When she was doing them, I'm sitting there like, do I say something? Because if makeup has taught me anything, it's to always trust the process when it comes to creative things, right? I'm watching her do these nails and I'm like, yo, what's happening here? And then all of a sudden they just looked amazing. So I'm like, okay, let's take our own advice next time. Thank you. All right, NARS Eda brush. I still have my original. I want to see if this is different from... I want to see like the comparison because my NARS Eda brush is old as fuck. Okay, and this was one of my recommendations during the Sephora sale. I'm actually gonna keep this. Oh my god, this feels so nice being brand new. But I want to see how different it is in comparison to my original. Look, this is such an exciting day. Now I gotta find my other one. Hold on. Uno momento. Okay, so we've got the new one versus versus the original. I mean, fairly comparable though. Structure's still the same, except obviously one is more fluffy than the other. Oh, this is so exciting though. I'm still gonna keep this one, but let's try. I'm gonna fluff her up a little bit. Oh, but it's so much softer. Oh, I forgot how soft this was when I first got it. All right, so I'm gonna take contour. I did see somebody ask what bronzer I used. So the cream liquid contour I used was Rare Beauty. If you guys want links to anything after, let your girl know. And also, guys, just a little side note, because this was the other thing I wanted to talk about, because just to be transparent, you guys remember when, you know, like my videos were doing really well from like the Hourglass palettes and stuff, or at least they were on TikTok. So my affiliate links were popping off for the months of like September, October, November. So since they were doing so well, the app that I use, which is called ShopMy, now, because it's the holiday seasons, this is where the brands start to invest and start to sponsor videos. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody that looks at my IG stories and shops my links, because I was able to get a Sephora sponsorship and 2 Amazon sponsorships and a Tarte sponsorships. No, ship. And a Tarte sponsorship. That has never happened in the entire duration of me ever producing content. And it's simply because, one, of that company, like the links that I use now, which is, again, ShopMy. If anybody is interested, if you're another content creator and you don't use ShopMy, I would highly recommend it, because the opportunities to me are significantly better. Like, I have seen such great turnaround from ShopMy. And without you guys using my links, I would not have gotten those opportunities. So thank you guys very much for that and tolerating my bullshit. Yeah, like I about shit myself. Actually, I got 2 Sephora sponsorships. So I have one that's upcoming, and then the links that I used for, like, they didn't sponsor my video, but the links that I used for, I think it was my Sephora, the last Sephora sale, those applied to get me to like a tier, or you like meet requirements to get the sponsorship, if that makes sense. So because you guys shopped those links, I was able to get paid by Sephora for linking their stuff. Thank you guys. See, this is what's so interesting too, is like, I know my audience will be so excited for me getting sponsorships. And then when people that have like millions of followers, like the audience, it's like the audience at one point doesn't love to see that. And I feel like that's ultimately why it pisses me off so bad, because I love when you guys are like as excited as I am, because it truly doesn't happen without you guys. And then when I see the people being like, oh my God, another sponsorship, it's like, yeah, because you guys are watching my shit. But I'm also transparent, so I'm also very aware of, you know, why you guys are not pissy about it. I just appreciate you guys so much. And I'm like, I feel bad posting sponsorships, because I'm like, fuck, it's another thing that you're selling. And it does feel salesy, but I always try to make sure it's, you know, it's like authentic and all those things. You guys already know this. Like, we've talked about this so many times, but I just wanted to give you guys a little update. Like, you'll see in my IG stories that I'll make sure I post ad. I usually have to make like tag requirements and stuff. So it's like, if it looks like an ad, it's because it is. And I make it very apparent that it's an ad. So when you guys are seeing those, this is the thing that is so helpful too. So when we're getting these opportunities through ShopMy, when you see those opportunities, even just clicking the link, like, you don't even need to shop it. So if I say, like, I think I posted one today that it says like, my favorite hair treatment, like, it's a product you guys already hear me talk about all the time. Even if you just click the link and close it right out, it still tells Amazon that you clicked on the link. Does that make sense? It's just cool. I hope you get all the sponsorship bags. I mean, it's nice, especially during the holiday season. But one thing, here's another thing we could talk about. Guys, has anybody else noticed, like, all of my updates for Makeup Geek? Because I feel like for what is going to be so exciting, it's not getting enough, traction. And I can only feel like it's because I'm not as active, because I'm like, this should be huge news. And it's like, nobody knows that it's going on. Yeah, Lisa, I do agree. Like, and it's not just her. It's, there's a lot of other very popular influencers that also don't disclose properly. And that's why it pisses us off. Like, I say us, like, I feel like smaller content creators are so mindful and so transparent. Maybe that's what the problem is. Like, the bigger people get, the more, like, lax they get. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe it's just, like, smaller content creators take it a little more seriously. I don't fucking know. But, yeah, I definitely agree that that's something that happens far too often. And I can only feel like because content creation and influencers is such a big thing now, there will eventually most likely be repercussions for that. I would be shocked if nothing ever happened. Like, the main one that sticks out in my head is the L'Oreal Lashgate situation, like with Michaela. How the fuck she cannot be penalized for not disclosing and false advertising will always be like, that does not make sense. Let's see. Okay, I caught up to all the things. So Lisa said, you have not seen any of my updates for Makeup Geek. Oh my God. So let's talk about it. If you're excited about Makeup Geek, I see that there's 43 watching and 25 thumbs ups. I'm going to need you guys to come through and thumbs it up. Thumbs it up, thumbs it down, that's cool too. It does help, okay? It tells YouTube that you guys like this video. Or you're engaged enough in it that you're willing to participate in those things. So, yeah, Makeup Geek is returning and nobody's talking about it. I'm like, how is nobody talking about this? I'm literally so excited about it. And, yeah, I'm side-eyeing every content creator that's not talking about it. So, nothing has been disclosed as far as when this launch is happening, but I know that it's coming very soon. And I know that because, one, it has been communicated to me. Like, it's coming very soon. And on the website, it says 2025. So, there's only a few weeks left in 2025. So, I'm definitely anticipating within, like, the next week or two, we're going to see something Makeup Geek. Now, this is the other thing. It's not Makeup Geek. I'm going to call it Makeup Geek because that's what people know, but it's now called Marstay. Marlene Estelle, Marstay, get it? So, Marstay is technically already a company, and they sell fragrances. So, it started out as, I'm going to say a luxury fragrance house, but the pricing is not luxury. So I think the packaging is luxurious. The scents are incredibly unique. They have a luxurious feel to them. To me, I would say they're a luxury fragrance line. And they're extending into makeup, which is incredibly exciting. So I've been posting updates on my TikTok and also on my YouTube Shorts. And now I'm also posting them over on my my IG Reels as well. So this is something that is in the works. I have briefly talked about it in my other videos, but I'm so fucking excited about it. I could squeal. And it does appear that there's going to be 3 palettes, which I have communicated to you guys already, but just in the case you're new, 3 palettes. I'm anticipating, like, let's speculate, because it's for funsies. What are you guys thinking? Like, I can't help but to feel like the Matrix is going to make a return, and I'm not mad at it, honestly. Like, I still love my Matrix. I thought it was so smart, so nicely done, except I think the packaging is going to be a little bit more elevated, which I'm so excited about. So, I was talking to Cody, who was, I believe, like, the agency that represents Marstay, and he really can't say much. If you're wondering what palette I'm using, it's the YSL Holiday palette. So Cody really can't say much until it's posted by the brand. But he's just given me, like, basically, what they're saying and showing, that's what I've been told. Marlena was the one that told me that there was 3 palettes coming and that they're going to be sending them to me. So for the palette design, I believe it's going to be a magnetic palette, and I believe this is going to be something similar to what we have seen from the brand Salt New York. Oh, I see people coming in the live chat. Hi, Revamp and Radiate. Oh, is it Tia? I feel like I always pronounce names wrong. Guys, I'm so sorry. Hi, Brett. I've been listening. I'm interested in those Mars Day palettes. Yes. And I posted one that it looks very reminiscent to what we saw with In the Spotlight. I feel like I need Botox. I don't need it, but I feel like I'm going to want Botox soon because of, like, this right here. What the fuck is that? No. It's fine. Maybe not. Should I do it? Who gets Botox? Tap in. Zero judgment zone from me. I'm just doing like a little blush veil moment. Little crazy, but it's fine for now. We're going to leave it because it'll look better when I have brows on. All right, let me do highlighter. I'm waiting for more like excitement about Mars Day because y'all are not excited about it enough. Just saying. Not enough excitement for a Brit Clark audience. Okay? T-Lou. Right? T-Lou? Hey, girl. Or no. Tia-Lou. Tia-Lou. Okay. I always see your profile on Instagram. Hi, Lori. Yes. Love. Again, this is still from the YSL palette. Can I just say, though, guys, like, I thought I would use this palette more. Like, I still use it quite a bit. I'm not mad that I bought it. But I am so shocked. Where is it? It should be right in front of me. It is. I am so shocked at how much I use this. Like, you can't even barely read the indents in the shade names anymore. I use this palette all the time. I honestly could have done without the eyeshadows, though. I talked about this in my recent favorites video. I do Botox, hell yeah! Think about doing my lips. See, I love a lip filler. I think I've done mine 3 times now. Now I just basically do maintenance. I'm like, just like even them out and I'm good. And then I'm also considering getting my titties done again because it's been over 10 years now. I'm like, do I want to go through that again, though? Honestly, that was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life was when I got my breast augmentation. So painful. But worth it because I love them. I've been contemplating getting your 11s done. I always look angry. What? You returned your Charlotte Tilbury palette? Oh, that's a bummer. I love them. I love them because I like that the powders are so smoothing. Like, they're very smoothing on my texture. Like, this looks a lot more textured than when I use my Charlotte Tilbury palettes. All right, let me grab a brow pencil. My least favorite part. I really need to get the Make Beauty brow pencil again because that is literally the best brow pencil I've ever used. Let me use... Well, I guess I'll use Rare Beauty. I was looking for Benefit, but I like a precise brow pencil. I mean, I will always tell everybody, treat yourself if it's something that you want and it's something you've contemplated and you just think it'll make you feel better. Fuck it. Oh, it was too orange. I could see that, though, because I feel like if I had a different complexion color, it would look too orange on me, too. I mean, and I love an orangey bronze, so it doesn't bother me that much, but I would be lying if I said I didn't think that the color was a little off. So yeah, I could totally see that being an issue, especially if you're more fair than I am, for sure. Let's see, I love that palette. They say you need to update. Yeah, like that was one of the first things. I shouldn't say they say you need to, but they say it's recommended to every 10 years. And then I'm also noticing I feel like one of mine look bigger than the other now, and I'm not loving that. So I'm like, we love a refresh, but I still am really happy with how mine look. Like, they look insanely natural. Like, most people would not even expect that I had my titties done. So that's a win. Unless you saw my my vow renewal photos on my Instagram, people were like, "Oh my god, I never realized your titties were that big," because they were popping in those pictures. But that was exactly what I wanted because, you know, the hubby loves them. How old am I? I am 35. I turned 35 in April. My hubby's got a birthday coming up too. So everybody say happy birthday, Shannon, just in case I'm not here before his birthday. Because, like I was saying earlier, I don't want to tell you guys that I'm back and better than ever and I plan to be here on like a day-to-day or a weekly basis or anything. This is what I'm going to tell you. If you want to keep up with my long-form videos on here, follow me on IG. And then make sure your notifications are turned on. Because, one, I'm short-staffed at my bar right now. So I am inheriting pretty much all those schedules because I really don't want to hire right now. Because, one, it's right before the new year. And then it's temporary. So I'm like, I don't need to make a move yet. I'm just kind of doing everything myself for the time being. So if you guys want to keep up, I would say follow me over on IG, because I always post on there when I'm going live. So that way, and I always post the link so it'll take you directly to my YouTube channel. But then obviously, if you want to be notified on here, just turn on your notifications to all. That way you can make sure you're here, because that's what it's going to be. Like, it's going to be different hours. Like, usually I'm live later at night. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes for my hubby. Normally I go live at nighttime, but with this new schedule that I have for at least the next month, it's going to be probably like afternoon hours, which for some people, they might like that. But for a lot of people, probably, if you've followed my channel for any amount of time, you might not like that. Just because I've always done late content. But it's okay, because I do notice that a lot of people still watch my videos in the mornings as well. So if you ever expect to see me live in the morning, ask if I'm okay. If I am live in the morning time, check on me. Because there's a good probability that something's going on, because I'm never awake in the morning. I am definitely an afternoon, evening person. Where the fuck did my palette go? If you're wondering what I'm looking for. Like, I need the eyeshadow palette to finish my eyeballs. Oh, that makes me happy that you guys are getting notifications, though, because that was definitely a concern for me. Because every time I get back on here, people always say, like, oh, I didn't get notified. And we can't help but feel like it's because the platforms aren't... It's like they forget about us, you know? They forget about our channels. That would be me, too, for real. Like, I am on such a night schedule. So this is my routine now. I usually will go to sleep at, like, at least 4 o'clock in the morning. So when a lot of people are waking up to go to work, I'm usually just going to bed. So I usually go to sleep anywhere from like 3 to 5 a.m. And then I usually wake up anywhere between 10:30 and 12:30, depending on how late I'm at the bar. Because if you guys didn't know, I own a bar, and that's the hours that we're primarily busy, is late at night. So I get home from work, I go to bed, wake up, do that shit. And then, because I've been a really good girl this year, I've been going to the gym. So I usually go to the gym for an hour when I wake up. I've been doing pretty well. I've been slacking since I got back from St. Lucia. But I was just talking to my friend when we were walking on the treadmill today. I'm like, I really need to get back into the swing of things, because I was doing so good. Like, I look back at my St. Lucia photos, and I'm like, man, my body was starting to look so good. Like, I was getting stronger. I wasn't skinny, but I was getting more fit. I was really loving the way that my body looked. So I was like, fuck, I really wish that I kept going. But as most things, You know, you do good for a minute and then sometimes you fall off, but it's a matter of getting back up. Oh, I was not expecting that to pull green. I thought it would pull more yellow. Cute! I mean, okay, so my thoughts on this palette is the formulas are nice. I think this is definitely a palette for a more, like, mature skin baddie or somebody that likes something a little more wearable, but still a little bit fun, and obviously really likes a green color story. Because I feel like the textures of these shadows will be very flattering, and I feel like that's what's really appealing to most people about the YSL palettes. It gives luxury, and that's what I feel like, you know, some people love it, some people hate it, some people will be like, that's not enough pigmentation for a luxury palette. Luxury palettes are never pigmented. Hardly ever. But they blend nice. They don't accentuate texture. And I'm not really seeing any sort of funkiness happening. So this is the YSL Beauty Enchanted Garden palette. Or, that's not the name of it. I call it the wrong thing every time. It says 830. It's something garden. It's either like Enchanted or it's something like that. It's some sort of garden palette. And I got this during, I think, it was either the last Sephora sale or right before the Sephora sale started because it was in stock and I really wanted this color story, so I snagged it at whatever price it was at. It was definitely before the Sephora sale because I didn't get it on sale, I don't think. All right, let me do liner. Since we're doing the greens, I'm going to use Prada. I like to warm up my liners on my hand first because they usually apply a lot creamier. You guys wonder why I recommend this liner? There you go. Boom. And this green is really unique. I say this every time I talk about it because with some looks, it will look more yellow. And then with other looks, it'll look more green. Like today, I think it looks more green, which that's the vibe we want. We want green to go to greens. Yes, the new green. It's cute. Like, I'm not mad at it, but I think this is definitely a look that I could get with probably like 20 other eyeshadow palettes. It's not anything super punchy. It's more of if you like the formula of YSL or you really like greens, like you're gonna like this palette. It's just different. Like, it's not super high shine, super reflective. It's got a little bit of twinkle, but it's more for being flattering and that. So what do I think about the whole JC situation? Are we talking about James Charles? Is that who we're talking about? Fill me in. Because I have been real busy, so I haven't really been able to catch up. Like, I was honestly shocked that I caught on to the Jaclyn Hill stuff. Because, one, I thought I had her blocked, so I didn't see her stuff. But I guess that just goes to show, like, I have not followed anything, really. And honestly, too, like, on TikTok, because that's where I primarily watch stuff. And then when I get on YouTube, I watch, like, the same creators. Like, I open my YouTube, I get on my treadmill, I watch Charlotte Holdcroft, Alicia Archer. Like, I have, like, a whole fucking rundown of videos that I follow. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. Because I've been so fucking busy with work. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Mo Makeup Mo Beauty. I still watch her all the time. I love her. She's one of my favorite people. Oh my god. Love her whole life. Mo, if you watch this, love your whole life. Alright, I'm using the Dibs Beauty Mascara. This is the primer. Also talked about this in my favorites video. So, is anybody shopping while I'm waiting for Lisa to fill me in on the situation? Is anybody shopping the new Sephora sale? Oh, I did see that. I did see that because I reposted it. The 14-year-old came out again on TikTok with receipts. He's like 18 now. I did see that. I reposted the video. And again, just like, is anybody surprised? Like, I still feel the same that I've always felt about James Charles is he needs to be locked behind bars. Like, how that motherfucker got away with what he did, I don't give a fuck how celebrity status you are. I swear, it's like people have such short memories and attention spans for shit like that, where I'm like, how are, like, anybody that I see that's, like, still friendly with him that's a content creator, I'm just like, bye. Immediately bye. And what did it was that it was literally a confession video. Like, do y'all forget that he literally apologized for it? Cause I sure didn't. But I mean, from what we're seeing is it's not uncommon in celebrities to be fucking weirdos. That's so stupid. I did see that, Shelly. Wasn't it something like I think I saw this video either today or yesterday. Somebody on TikTok was posting, they were all pissed off because on the Sephora app in Canada, that like the sale shows up on the Canadian site, or at least it did show up on the site, but it doesn't apply to Canada. That's so fucking annoying. So annoying. If you guys are wondering about any products, if you guys are shopping the sale, if you guys have questions about like if a product's worth it or not, let your girl know, because I have tested everything that I picked up during the last Sephora sale. I even think that was another video I was supposed to do, like another Sephora sale haul. But after reading the comments of Jacqueline's video, like, people don't want to see it. People don't want to see hauls. And I'm like, who? Who don't want to see hauls? Bitch, please. I'm nosy as fuck. I want to know what people buy. Oh, he got invited to the GLAAD Awards this year. Oh. Fuck him. That, I will say that till the day I die. I will never like that motherfucker. Never have, never will. Let's try this. This is the Farrah Hamidi. This is, I think, one of the only things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There might be a couple other things that I haven't tried yet, but it's same formulas, new shades. Does that make sense? Okay. So this, new product, new brand, holiday set. Farrah Hamidi. I think that's how we decided to call that. Oh, I got you. Dominique's asking about Crystal E brushes. I fucking got you. Actually, you know what? If you go back and watch my October favorites, I mentioned five of them. I'm going to summarize it real simple. All of the complexion brushes, like all the face brushes. The eye brushes, I personally prefer rougher, but all the face brushes are phenom. Okay, this, first of all, this packaging feels nice. This feels, ready? That's heavy as fuck for a lip product. Wow, for a lip gloss. Ooh, I'm excited. Let me stir it up a little bit. It's got like a slight coconut vibe to it, I think. All right, let's try this. Oh, I'm excited. That feels spency. All right, lip liner. It's a little short. And comparing it to other lip liners, like, I think this set was like $70, so definitely on the spency side. I mean, it's a lip pencil. Shade's cute, though. Okay. That's nice. I can't lie, though. I wish it was a little bit longer. I feel like I'd have a little bit more control, but, I mean, any lip liner is going to probably get to this point, right? Oh, but this shade is cute, though. I like that shade a lot. This is probably tragic to watch. It's okay, though. Yeah, this would be a liner that I personally would like. Because I love when my liners are... It's like... It's creamy, but it's not too creamy. It's creamy in the sense of, like, it glides on nicely, but it's a little bit dry, so it feels like it's going to be more long-lasting. That shade is super cute. Now this. Did I get the Patrick Ta Small palettes? One of the palettes. I got the light color. Haven't tried it yet. How do you like them? I did not get those because I got the holiday palette last year, which had pretty much all the color stories in one palette. I did debate getting those, but I was like, I don't even use the first one. So, so no, I did not get those ones. All right, let's see. First of all, swatch. Oh, I already know them. I like this because it's thick. I like when glosses are a little bit thicker. Is this technically a gloss, though, or a lip oil? Because it kind of gives me, like, lip oil. So it's the Soft Glass Lip Plumping Oil. So I wonder if this is going to be something similar to, like, the YSL. Haul away, Shelly says. I love that. All right, let's try this. Let's do the other side. Oh, it's applying a little bit thinner than I expected. Because it looks like it picks up a lot. But it's a thinner formula than I thought. And I'm just trying to blend the lip line a little bit. Oh yeah, this feels so nice though. It's not as... It definitely feels like an oil. I think I like at least just initial application. It feels a little bit thinner than like the Westman Atelier lip balm. Was it the lip balm oil or something like that? And then I'm trying to think of something to compare it to. Maybe even like the Sarah Creole. But it feels very nice. It just feels like it's going to leave my lips quickly. But looks very cute. Let me add one more layer. I expected, because when you look at the formula, it's got specks in it. Like, it looks like it would be almost sparkly, but it's not. It's more shiny. And then I'm just layering it to see if it gets goopy or anything. Yeah, I mean, this feels nice. My only concern would be how it lasts. Just because technically it's a lip oil. But feels very hydrating. What do you guys think? Lip color cue. It doesn't get goopy. Let me give you a zoom. Doesn't feel goopy. Doesn't even feel like a gloss. It feels like an oil. Cute. I like it. Is it worth the fucking like 40-something bucks for it? I mean, time will tell, but it does look very nice on the lips, so I will say that. Yes, Farrah Homidi. It was this little gift set that they had for holiday. What do we think of the overall look? I mean, the palette's fine, but I think that it's not necessary whatsoever. I feel like pretty much everything in this video is not necessary, but like if you're in the market, cool. What's my favorite thing? If this lasts, I'll be very excited about this, but I really don't feel like it's gonna last, because normally when something's gonna last, it feels like it has almost like a tack to it. This really doesn't. It's very much giving me either Sarah Creole lip gloss, this one. It's giving me something like this, or the Westman Atelier lip balm that looks like a lip gloss. Very hydrating, all that stuff. I think my favorite thing that I put on my face today is honestly those Prada eyeliners. And that's not a new product. So, here's to another little chatty get ready with me. How long were we here for? 46. Read above Brit, new person! Aww. Thank you, Judy. She said, I just found your channel and I absolutely love watching you. You're hysterical. Thanks, girl. I appreciate you. Oh, good night. Do you guys have any questions before we leave for today? Oh, we've only been here for an hour. We're doing great. I mean, I feel like this foundation, or skin tint, I should say, it looks better than I expected. I'm not going to lie. After I put the powder on. I will let you guys know I may have an exciting announcement coming up. One may be a giveaway, and the other may be a possible thing. I'll say it's a thing for now. Keep your eyes peeled. I don't have any details or anything like that. What I'm the most excited about right now is 100% Marseille Beauty. So I'm very excited. Would you guys want, because when does the Sephora sale stop? Do you guys want another Sephora recommendations video, or I don't know, like, what do you guys want? I'm going to answer the question. I know I said that I featured these in my October favorites. And guys, give me your feedback on if you guys like that I'm posting, like, my recap videos. Because, like, I posted my October favorites one, like, a month late. But I just could not get it fucking edited in a timely manner. It was stupid. So, let me know how you guys are liking the recaps that I've been posting. But in short, these are the best brushes, in my humble opinion, from Crystal Lee Cosmetics. We have the K20, the K18, the K32, the K39, and then also the K53. These are the tits. I used all of them today, I think. I might not have used this one. This is just like a big powder brush. So I might not have used this today. I can't remember. I definitely used all 4 of these today, though. Incredible. Let's see. Okay, it stops on the 14th. If you guys want another Sephora recommendations, let a bitch know. Thoughts on the Natasha Denona liquid bronzer? That was one I did not pick up because I didn't think that I would like it because it's like a pump applicator. I have heard it's amazing, though. I feel like that's one that I probably should have got. The Natasha Denona foundation, I'm still like this about it. Like, I like it, but I don't love it. If you guys have any recommendations for me also, because you already know I'm going to be shopping a Sephora sale. Any new products that I need to pick up? What are you guys loving? If you had to pick one product at Sephora, what would it be? Where is that skin tint? I'm waiting to see if you guys have any questions. Questions about products for Sephora. Like, what's in your cart? I'm so nosy. Please, more Sephora favorites. Okay, in the meantime, like, if you are looking for Sephora favorites, like, I have so many Sephora recommendations videos. And if there's any that you see in, like, an older video or whatever, and you want to know if I still love it, feel free to ask in the comments as well. I'm trying to think. That goes for any time. Like, if you guys are ever shopping something and you just want to know my feedback on it, just leave it in a comment on one of my videos, and I will most likely see it. Sephora recommendation sounds great. Okay. Fine. Twist my arm. Alright, so that will most likely be the next video that I'm posting. And I'll probably make that my... Because I do need to post a sponsored video with Sephora. So I will most likely I'll most likely use it for that video if you guys are interested. And if you don't care if it's sponsored, because I'm going to fucking talk about it anyways. Let's see. What is the K20 used for? So K20... This one, I explain it more, and I actually show a demo in my October favorites recap. It should be the video that's right before this one. So this is the K20, and I believe my code is BRITCHES or BRITCHES10. You could try that. I don't know if the codes will stack. So this one, I could use this for cream contour, concealer, cream blush. I mean, you could use it for foundation if you really want to. You could use this for literally everything in your, like, cream, liquid, even powder. Like, that's one thing about these brushes that's great because they're synthetic. It doesn't really hold on to product as much. So I could use this for powder as well. I just make sure that I wipe it off in between to make sure that there's no, like, leftover cream or liquid hanging out in the brush. Or just get multiple, and then you don't have to worry about cross-contaminating them, or not even contaminating, cross-using them, but some people don't want to do that. They want to use one brush for their whole face. You could use this. If you wanted to use this for foundation, like, you could. It's just going to take you a little bit longer because it's small. But I could use this for literally, like, any step of my liquid, cream, powder. I could use that brush. That one, honestly, is my favorite brush. Let's see. I'm waiting for the Sarah Creole eyeliners. They're so fucking good, especially Rich Brown. Like, I love that shade so much. I love the Natasha Denona products. I have the bronzer and the foundation. I love them both. Yes! The sale must be in the US only. I can't see it here in Canada. Yeah, I guess that they had like an advertisement for it. And then it's not available in Canada, which is so fucking stupid. I got the... Is it pronounced Edam? The Edam lip and love it. Just ordered the YSL lip. I love the YSL so much. So much. Why can't it be more than one-time use? I always end up not finding what I want at one store. Online, girly. I'm at the point, I would much rather shop online because one, you're not dealing with these snarky ass employees that always act like you're bothering them for doing their job. I'm also that person that I don't like to be harassed when I shop. And then if I don't like something, like, because Sephora takes returns, like, I don't know why we get attitude if we're spending money on products that if they just don't work, they don't match or whatever, why we get attitudes when we bring them back to only usually spend more money in most cases. I'm just sick and tired of it. I just order everything online. And specifically, I am a big fan of shopping online Kohl's because earn Kohl's cash on top of that. Fuck yeah. I'm all about that life. I agree though. Why can't it be more than one time use? I would love that for us too. But I mean, I get it. But I would love it to be like a 30% off. Oh, I would spend money if it was 30% off. That'd be great. Yeah, I get what you're saying though. Sometimes it is beneficial because I notice like when you do return stuff, they ask you if it's been used or not. So I don't know if they have some sort of process, like if it's unused, if they resell it, I don't fucking know. But sometimes, like, if you're wanting to buy something that's out of stock, if they have it in a different color, you know, get the other color and then switch it. And then they can honor the price. Like, that's one thing that pisses me off during the Sephora sale. Like, if I shop before the sale, like, if you didn't know the sale was coming or whatever, like, why they won't adjust your price. It's like, come the fuck on. I just spent how much money? But then again, they gotta make money too, so it is what it is. Thoughts on the Sarah Creole concealer? I love it. Love that concealer. One of my favorites. I went back and bought one of every brush. The code wouldn't stack, but the discount applied to all. Yes. Yes, I love that. Oh, that makes me so excited. And Crystal's a friend of mine too, so I love seeing people support her brand. I don't talk good shit about these brushes because of that. Like, these brushes are phenomenal. And I can't wait for you guys to try them if you grab them. That price, I'm probably going to buy a whole new set at that price because one, I want to support my friend, but two, they're that good. Point blank period. At least I think they're that good. They have quickly put a lot of my collection to shame. Like, I barely reach for BK. They just, like, those brushes have exactly what I want. The main brushes that I reach for are just eye brushes that are outside of Crystal E Cosmetics. And, like, not sponsored, no nothing. It's just watch my videos and you'll see the brushes that I reach for. I'm like, Crystal, can you make, like, an Eda style brush? Like, can you make, like, a paddle style brush? Come on. Have I tried the Coffee Concealer? That one I have not. Perfume recommendation for a Floral Fresh. Floral Fresh. I'm not usually a Floral Fresh, but if I were to go Floral Fresh, that would be like springtime. What are my favorite spring? I'm like looking at my collection over there. I would say like, honestly, Prada Lang Lang. I love that one. It's not, I mean, yeah, it's florally. It's florally fresh. I do really like that one. And then, what other ones I got over there? Honestly, it's not floral, but Clean Skin. Oh, Crystal's here! Oh, look at Crystal's here. We were just talking, were your ears ringing? We were just talking about you. And how good your fucking brushes are. Guys, go support my friend and buy her fucking brushes. What are we doing, 40, 50% off? You know what? We're here. Let's fucking go. Let's go look. What she got? What she got on sale? I just saw her TikTok earlier, and I'm like, this bitch really going 40, 50%? Crystal E Cosmetics. I'm logging onto the website if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. Guys, feel free to share the video, like the video, do all the things. Because More people need to know about this brand. I'm convinced, like, nobody talks about this brand on here. Individuals. Let me see. I just saw on the tag, it says 50% off eye brushes and the K53. So the K53 is this big brush right here. Let me see if Crystal's responded. Hey, Crystal's just been quiet in the chat. Crystal, give us a rundown of what the sale is. Because I saw you posted 40 to 50% off. Is it the, let me see if I can find it before she responds. Because somebody just said they went and bought all the brushes. If you guys want to see these demoed, go back and watch my October favorites. I mean, or just rewatch this video because I demoed all of my favorites today. So 50% off eye and the K53 and 40% off everything else. Is it just added to cart? It applies at cart? I'm about to buy this whole fucking website right. Oh, fuck it. Guys, this is a run, don't walk. Like, are you kidding me? The K18 is on sale for $18 fucking dollars. Are you kidding? This is the K18. So I talked about... No, that's not. That's K20. Where's the K18? Where are you? Where are you? I know I got that one. Look at. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm going through all my... I'm going through all my brushes. Hold on. I'm like looking at the shape. K18. This one. This is the concealer brush. 18 fuck... Guys. That's crazy. Oh my god. How much is everything else? Let me just add it to my cart. Because I know that I need more of K32. I want more of those. 18 bucks. Guys, these brushes are on sale for $18 fucking dollars. That's crazy. This is the K32. This is the one you guys always see me use for my blush. If you watch any of my Hourglass videos, fits perfectly in those. Immediately, yes. Till December 11th. That's my husband's birthday. At 11:59. Oh my god. I hope so many more people see this video because that is fucking crazy. And Crystal, codes don't stack, correct? Because I was like, I know I have a code, but I don't know if they stack. I assume probably not, though, considering $18 for these prices, like, for these brushes, is insane. That's insane. The K30, yeah, K39, that's another one of my favorites. What's this on sale for? $22.80? Like, fuck out of here. Yes. This is the what is it? K39? Yes. This is the one I use for bronzer. So fucking soft. So good. Look at it. Check your rings. What the fuck? Oh my god, guys. That's Run to Walk. Okay. I'll let it slide this time. No stacking. I figured they wouldn't, but those prices are insane. If you have been wanting Crystal Lee Cosmetics brushes, this is probably the best price that we're going to see. Plus Shopify gives... Oh, it gives trouble with stacking. Okay, that makes sense. Little update. I already noticed, like, fading. It's fading. I mean, it's still fine for a lip oil, but this is what I don't like about lip oils is they fade fast. But still feels good. Yeah, those prices... I'm going to need some more brushes. I'm going to need some more. So, if I were to be purchasing, I would be buying the K39. I already have, I think, 2 of the K53, but I love that. Love that brush. Definitely want another K39. I would definitely buy another K20, which is... Hold on. That's the workhorse brush. That's my favorite brush. This one right here. I mean, even the K21, let me pull this one out because I didn't feature this in a different video. Like, I talked about these in my October favorites, like I keep telling you guys. But I didn't showcase this one, the K21. This was my original favorite, like my #1 brush. So it's just a bigger version of the K20. So you can see size difference. Both of these are fantastic. This one, you could still use for all the same purposes like I was just talking about. This one, even for foundation, except this, you're getting more precision. So if you want a bigger style, the K20. No, K21. Smaller is the K20. Both of these are the shit. Insanely soft. Call me QVC, but I don't give a fuck. Support my friend. Okay? Alright, I'm going to be getting off for today, but if you guys have any other videos that you guys want to see me do, any new products you want to see me test out, I have some new Kaleidos. Like, this is what I was going to use today. They sent me the entire collection. Some of the products are definitely out of my realm for what I would typically use, but they have, like, new lip products. There's so much. But can I also let you guys know something exciting? I got my first ever PR. Again, thanks to ShopMy, I got my first ever Vive PR. And I'm so excited about it. Love it. Lori, guess I'll be heading over to Crystal Lee after this. You're welcome. You're going to thank me, I promise you. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up or thumbs it down. That's cool, too. Go support my friend and get 40 to 50% off these incredible brushes. I could not recommend them enough. I promise you, they're going to be worth every single penny. If you have to get one, or I shouldn't say have to, you don't have to get any of these. If you're going to get one, I have to say the K20. I feel like this is going to be the perfect gateway brush. And to get this at, what, 18 bucks, this is worth every single dollar, even at full price. But this would be the one. Get one. Get one. Crystal, I feel like we need to do a giveaway. Okay? Maybe we could talk about that, because we got to get these bitches on here. We got to get YouTube into the Crystal-y realm, because they're missing out. Right? We know this. All right, guys. Like the video, subscribe. Follow if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the places. Turn on your notifications. That way you're notified when I go live. And I will hopefully see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye.